that was kind of a game with a lot of ebbs and flows. In that first half, I guess the first thing I want to talk about, when Nola went out with the foul trouble there, it was Kirsten, it was Payson, offensive rebounds galore for you guys.
Yeah.
Talk about their effort and what that first half, especially offensive rebounds, getting extra possessions, what that meant for you guys.
So honestly, that we hadn't used that lineup until our last scrimmage versus Guilford. Nola also got in foul trouble very early with 2, so we were kind of forced to play with lineups a little bit. And we have those 2 down in there. It takes some offense away, but it gives us more size, a little more physicality. And we actually talked earlier today, I had it on paper, how we were going to do the rotations and if certain people got in foul trouble. And I mean, Payson and Kirsten just stepped up big time, being physical. WA was a lot bigger than us than we knew they were, so we really talked before the game, just being physical with them, pushing them around. We always talk about hitting bodies when shots goes up. So
yeah, and one thing we talked about on the broadcast, obviously early season basketball,
Yep.
it's not always the prettiest, but the effort and the intensity, that was clearly on display for your club, and that shines on the defensive
Yep.
end. Addie and Allie, I think they combined for near 14 steals in
Yeah.
this one. Talk about not just them, but kind of your collective effort on defense and what that meant for your win.
yeah, so our identity, and we're still trying to look for it completely, but it is on the defensive end. We talked before the game, there are 3 keys to this game: energy, effort, and execution. And they came out with energy, they came out with effort, and their execution. I told them, listen, it doesn't take much effort to stop a face cut, to be stronger than them, get after the ball. And yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the best I've seen them play so far, and we still have a lot to work on. But we have a rule. I said enjoy it for 24 hours. We're on to Ellsworth, who's, if not the best team, one of the best teams on Mondays. So, but this feels good. We've had this marked on our calendar since the end of the summer, and I think we've come out and sent a little message that we're a little different this year.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that this message sends to across the league
Yeah.
that you guys are also a team to be contend with.
Yep.
Coach, thank you for joining us. Always awesome to cover your games.
Just before I go, I just want to give a shout out to my mom. She's home watching. She's fighting pancreatic cancer. Just want to say love you. She always tries to tell me not to get after the officials too bad.
You were pretty good today.
Pretty good, a little intense, but hopefully I didn't stress her out enough or too much. But just want to say I love you and keep fighting. So.